Hey, I'm Pete the Plumber. Plumbing is what I'm all about. From emergencies to catastrophes, from brand new shiny renovations, let me and my team show you how to get it done and done right. Calgary, we've got you covered. Well, this is definitely a different place. Stampede, hundreds of feet away. 17th Avenue, thousands of feet away down there. We are right in the heart of downtown Well, I should say downtown probably Beltline. I guess 17th Avenue is more Beltline. Well, let's go in and see what Mr. Lex does. He's got a big ego, puts his name right on I love that, puts his name right on the front of the building. I like that. Lex, quite an interesting fella. He's like a 35-year-old teenager. Really nice guy. And I don't know how old he is. I'm guessing 35. You must be Lex.
Yeah.
Pete the Plumber. How are you?
Good. Yeah.
This is. I'm good, but I'm always good. That's you gotta go roll with that. This is a different place.
Thank you.
I was just noticing the name of the building. I love that ego. I put my name right in front of the building.
Yeah, make it Lex. Exactly.
So anyhow, I went down and saw a store. A pretty unique store. It is a unique store. I tell you, if I ever have, when my grandkids get to be 12 and 13 and 14, I know where I'm going because he's on the hip system of everything. Can I still use the word hip? I'm not sure if I can.
Yeah, welcome to Calgary's Hypest Shop.
Hypest Shop.
Definitely.
I'm going to find out what hypest means. I'm sure I'm going to get educated. Holy jumping. And this is a very old house.
This is.
You got to be like 70 years old anyhow, if not older.
I think almost 100. It was 1911.
Oh, we're 100 years old then.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see right here. We got a fireplace that's really old.
Built in, old brass cased one. Beautiful.
We had to keep it.
Oh, you got it, yes. This wall's quite interesting. Wow.
Yeah, so another really hype brand is a bathing ape. People call it Bape. It's out of Japan.
They call it what?
Bape.
Bape.
Yes.
Not vape, bape.
Bape.
Bape, okay.
Exactly.
So this is what you call dope.
This is super dope.
This is super dope.
Extra dope.
Not just dope, super dope. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but okay. Is a friend of my stepson's, and he said, Lex is a big fan, Pete. He wants to meet you. And I go, well, okay. Well, he's right downtown, and I don't get downtown every day, of course. So I went over to his place, and it was a real head turner for me. Is that an emoji girl?
That is.
An emoji girl, okay. That is.
To welcome everybody.
To welcome, I like that. Happy, 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 happy. And, oh, the classic Canadian.
Yeah.
Mr. Neil Young. You meet him?
I haven't.
Haven't yet? Haven't met him yet.
Supreme's a really hype brand that did a collaboration with him. So he's actually printed on t-shirts.
Really?
Yeah.
Very cool. What's with all the running shoes?
So we have a lot more upstairs, but
Okay.
on this floor, these are all like classic Jordans that are starting to crumble and fall apart. This is actually our $100 section. Anyone trying to save some money, this is the section right here. $100 a sneaker.
Like you're telling me this is the inexpensive section?
No, the cheap section.
the cheap section. At $100 a jersey.
At $100 a
or
shoe.
$100 a shoe.
Yes.
Oh,
But that's a Kobe right there, you know?
Oh yeah,
Hard to
okay.
get a sneaker.
Okay, there you go. Woo! Holy running shoe heaven. Holy jumping. Now, downstairs, they were $100 a running shoe. What are they up here?
Like 700, 475.
So what is so special about this?
They're super limited and everyone wants them.
Super limited.
That's a Kanye shoe.
That's a Kanye shoe.
Yeah, that's a Yeezy 700 it's called.
I can put a toilet in. Anyhow. Because I've never seen $400 and $500 and $600 and $700 running shoes before. I've heard of them on newscasts and this and that. Who would pay $700 for a pair of running shoes? But they're designer running shoes, and apparently they're like collector's items. And I do collect comic books, so I know what he means. I just thought something I put on my foot and walk around in a mud puddle with. Do you collect that? Okay, what do you got? You got racks of clothes over here.
Yeah, this is actually a local brand we do. It's called 26 Dover. So that's actually the first bus route me and my partner Dills were on when we were kids. So
With Route 26.
26 Dover.
In Dover in the city here.
Exactly. So we started doing, I'm not sure if we have bus stop hoodies here. But we started printing bus stops on the back of hoodies
Okay.
from that bus stop. But they're all like kind of monumental spots in the city, like people know them.
Yeah. Well, Dover's
actually sold out of them.
Yeah, really. Dover's one of the oldest parts of the city.
Yeah,
It's old.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that bus actually went through Fonda, Marlborough, Albert Park, Southview. So it kind of connects everybody.
It does. That's right. Yeah, that's true. So this is our vintage room.
Yeah, we try to, find the oldest stuff we can, and that's a huge thing in the world right now. As far
I know the Beach Boys. I know the Beach Boys.
Yeah,
That's vintage as it gets. Wow. And these are look at that. There's my flames.
Yeah.
There's my flames. They'll bring it back one day. Wow. This really has something a little bit for everybody, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, that is really something. Quite a unique store, and he's thriving business and a really, really good guy. Like I said, I'm a 35-year-old teenager, and he has all the energy in the world to keep on driving this. But it was a lot of fun doing his job, a lot of fun. Hi, I'm Pete the Plumber. I don't clean ducts, I don't clean furnaces, I replace them. But when I want them cleaned in Calgary, I call my buddy Annie. He's even got a camera.
That's right, Pete. We have the right equipment to manage any size job. Calgary's a pet-friendly city, and air quality is key to a happy home and a happy life. We do residential and commercial, and we don't get paid until you are happy.
And that is why Annie is my #1 reference for duct cleaning in the city of Calgary.
Your experience with Legacy Kitchen starts with a visit to our showroom, where our designers and craftsmen are committed to creating a kitchen that suits your home and lifestyle. We coordinate every aspect of the design and renovation process, taking you from an idea to reality. For over 3 decades, we have proudly served Calgary homeowners and home builders with premium kitchen design and renovations. Legacy Kitchens, we are with you all the way. We didn't have to make them so comfortable, but we did. Toto.
Welcome to Pacific Hut, where great food and great people come together. Classic Filipino dishes and delicious all-day breakfasts in comforting Filipino-style cooking. Bring your family and come in today. Pacific Hut.
Need a truck or a fleet for a seasonal job? Don't lease it, rent it. Shag and Nappy GM now offers short-term rentals for our entire lineup of Chevy and GM trucks. Shag and Nappy GM and Cobalt Rentals. This is the new way.
But anyhow, he needed a toilet. He had this little dinky toilet jammed in there. There was renovation there, but they just used the same old toilet that worked sometime and didn't work sometime. But it was in a bit of a tight corner. Basically, a bit of a tight fit is what we got here. We're in a building that is 50, 60, 70 years old. It's an old heritage building downtown Cowtown here. Beautiful old building. They've done a lot of renovation, but they've left the old water waster. This old girl, probably 20, 25 liters, 3 or 4 gallons, a big water waster. It's calcified up. It's not giving them the flushes they want, of course, but it's a tricky install. Right in here, I'll bet you dollars to donuts, is the soil stack, which is the stack that goes right up through the roof, the vent pipe. And they built it in, and as you can see how tight we are. Measuring from the center of the toilet to that box, we have about 10 3/4 inches, which is very, very tight, as you can see. Even sitting down on it, you almost hit your knee on the one side. But Toto to the rescue. Toto makes a fantastic model that fits right in there. A small tank, you're going to see this. The Toto Entrada. So we had the Toto Entrada, which is famous for tight corners and still being comfort height. Comfort height, elongated, with a very narrow tank. It's going to fit right in there. It's going to save thousands of gallons a year. It's going to be a better flush, one flush. It's just the perfect toilet for this. Toto manufacture all sorts of toilets for all sorts of positions and places, and this is a perfect fit. I know Lex is going to love this. Let me go ahead and get Stu in here and give him the highlights and get at her. Here with my man Stu. Stu, how you doing?
Doing good today. How you doing?
Good. She's a bit of a tight one, isn't she?
Indeed, yeah.
Geez, what do you got for measurement for the box there from center?
Let's have a look here. We're about 10.5.
10.5. She's tight.
Very.
We can't touch this if we can help it. Yeah, so we got the Entrada though, the Toto Entrada, the savior.
I do it all.
Yeah, now the last time, what was the last show you were on, Stu? What were we doing?
I was just about to get married, actually.
You were just about to get married. Now you're a father. How's that working out?
Struggle. It's a struggle. It's a struggle.
It's a struggle.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
They're getting there. What's
We'll get
Dave's name?
Kinsley.
Kinsley, cute little girl.
Yeah, she's
Lovely, that's great. I'm sure it'll be all fantastic.
Hey, just
We all know how easy it is.
Yeah, right? Then nobody tells you that, do they? No.
They don't. They don't.
No, they don't.
Well, we'll get at her.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Stu. Okay, go to the twist and set. Let's see how it levels out.
Yeah.
Okay? Tricky one. 80, 90-year-old. Tricky one.
To be replaced ultimately, but we're trying to work with what we got today. Should already be taking this one out and replacing the drain, but we gotta get it working today for the time being, so this is our choice.
Great question, and we've seen a lot. Throughout the years, there have been times in the where the work that we were doing, fixing stuff that was done wrong, was as much as 30 to 40% of the work we were doing. So there are lots of things that go wrong, but the number one thing to avoid avoid making or falling into those traps, I'd say again, have your plan ahead of time. Have your plan ahead of time, your selections done ahead of time, and do not start until you have that plan. We've done lots of projects where, whether it was a contractor that did things out of sequence or a homeowner that tried to do it themselves and got in a little too deep, these are all things that they didn't have a plan going into it, and it was very, very clear. And then it makes it tough and more expensive to redo it because things are done out of sequence. You've got finished ceilings and drywall before the electrical is done in the ceiling for your pot lights. Those kind of things, they just cost you more time, more money, and nobody likes that. That's really, really frustrating. So I would say the biggest thing to avoid making mistakes is don't start until you have a plan.
We need to replace our kitchen cabinets.
You've come to the right place.
We have an idea, but
You can sit down with one of our designers. That's one way we try to make your life easier.
I don't want to be assembling cabinets on my weekend.
Hey, the only Ellen you'll ever need is that guy.
Renovating is fast and easy with the help of our cabinet experts.
I love these cabinets.
No longer a contractor's best kept secret. We provide pre-assembled cabinets right here in the great city of Calgary. Get your cabinets right here.
I love this.
We Calgarians take pride in our work, in our outdoor spaces, and we put a lot of time and effort into making comfortable, beautiful homes.
Can't wait. We also love our water features.
Beautiful.
And that's where we come in.
From crazy indoor water features to crafting your own outdoor nature paradise.
That's what we do. Join us as we show you what you can have with some imagination,
heavy machinery,
and skillful hands.
We are
Water by design.
Hi, I'm Pete the Plumber, here with Mike from Tally Renovations. Mike, what is your secret to these spectacular kitchens in Calgary?
Every family's unique, so we have to design every kitchen for your specific needs and your specific workflow. We focus on the details you want, from prep to cooking to serving and to cleanup. It all fits in a perfect workflow for you.
And that is why Mike is my #1 referral for kitchens in the city of Calgary.
Tally Renovations. Beautiful spaces, built right.
Got food cravings, Calgary? Introducing Ditch the Kitch, an Alberta-grown company here to bring you your fave dishes from restaurants across the city. Go ahead, spoil your cravings, and ditch the kitsch.
Rene Paredes, our kicker for our Calgary Stampeders. Great guy though. You talk to him and he's just a fun guy. And his little boy was there and it was just a lot of fun. Me and Stu had a lot of fun there.
Yeah, family's growing. We decided to buy a new, bigger home. We moved in a couple months ago, and as you guys know, Pete did my house a couple times, and my wife and I missed our carburetor, so gave Pete a call, and he came through. So here we are again.
So we're putting a new carburetor in. To activate is a little air switch. It's gonna go here, and a new faucet as well. So a couple different things.
He's moved from one house to another, of course, but he didn't like the faucet, which was a builder grade faucet. It needed time. It was probably good in its heyday, but well past it. And he wanted a carburetor. Well, the wiring was all there for the carburetor, and the switch was all there for the carburetor, so it was an easy one. Pete. Renee, how are you?
How you doing, Pete?
Good to see you again.
See you again.
New digs, nice.
Home.
That's what happens when you win a Grey Cup.
Yeah. Get a little bit of money, and family is growing, so we decided to.
Family's growing?
Yeah, we have another baby on the way, January. So.
Well, your little baby must be a teenager now. The last time, well, not that long.
He's 2.5 now, so.
Wow, I remember a little. Oh, yeah. Wow, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
So what are we looking at now?
So last time we did a great job with the carburetor.
All right.
Faucet. So this one doesn't have it, so we want to do that again.
Another carburetor?
And a new faucet for the kitchen.
You know what? I got a great product called Rio Bell. They're Canadian made, and they've wanted to get their product out more and more.
Awesome.
We've used it a lot, so we're going to get it over here. And Syncrator, you can't stop them.
There you go. If you approve of it, I'm good with it.
You know it. Because he was in a newer home. When I say newer home, under 10 years old. Like that, you think, well, that's not new, but the plumbing's new. Under 10 years old, it's not a difficult thing to do, and that's why I do this show. Because we try to show you what, on that faucet was Stu, that did the faucet. So a guy can sit there and watch him. So I can undo that, and I can crawl under there, and I can undo that. Oh, but I might not have that tool. Or I might not be able to solder. So not that I can say, ha ha, I got ya. It's gonna make you have your answer. Do I wanna try and do this? Because anybody can do anything. I firmly believe anybody can learn to solder. If they have enough patience, if they kind of have a little bit of hand-eye coordination, they can do that. Get the wings. We should start eating.
No, seriously?
Seriously, yeah, we got big wings down this.
I'm gonna film you and Renee and Stu eating wings, okay?
Okay, there you go. We gotta start eating. I'm not kidding, we gotta throw these down.
Yeah.
We gotta get these going.
There you go.
Yeah.
Finishing the bye week.
Might not be the best time, eh, but okay. Yes, no, we need the bones. Now we'll put these here. So the bones go here. It's the bones we want.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Help yourself, get into it, seriously.
Thanks,
the
Pete.
sauce is out there. You betcha. Yeah, you betcha.
Snack of champions, right, Renee?
That's barbecue.
I might get a Popeyes contract after this.
There you go, you might. I'm ignoring him so he kind of comes a little closer.
He loves that jersey.
Of course he does. Wings are awesome. More important, how's Stewie doing? Well, we're all done, and it's looking great. Stu, how do you feel about the install?
I feel pretty good.
Do ya? New faucet, the Azure by Rio Bell. Beautiful looking faucet. I like the way that slides. Isn't that nice? How did it go in? How was it to go in?
It's an easy one today.
Nice?
Nice granite countertop. Didn't have any issues going in, so.
Bing, bang, boom, yeah. But the faucet itself was a nice install underneath the connections and all that. Very easy to run, isn't it? Like, that's beautiful. On, off. They make it like this so you don't hit a backsplash if you had it. Air button went good. The InSinkerator, the Big Pro. It's a big boy in the forearms to get that locked in, isn't it?
Hey, well, no.
But you're good. You're there. You're there, eh?
I'm trying. A little bit of extra workout today, but that's it.
But nice, clean install, right-hand side. You're happy with it?
Happy with everything.
Everything good?
Smooth, easily done.
Did you ask Rene if he's happy?
Rene, you're happy.
Well, it's too late now if he's not, isn't it? Well, that's good. Well done, Stu.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot.
I'm going through bankruptcy and urgently need expert advice with all the paperwork.
My account has been garnished and I don't know what to do.
My husband suddenly passed away and I'm at a loss in dealing with all the taxes.
We can help fix your accounting problems. We've been doing it for over 20 years and we can fix your problems today.
We're here to help you. Call us today.
When you have a Canada outdoor kitchen, you get more out of life. Add a whole new dimension to how you use and enjoy your home. Enjoy family and friends and extend your outdoor cooking, dining, and living experience all year round. Canada Outdoor Kitchens. Dream big, live well.
We at The Landscape Artists have been transforming Calgary landscapes for 40 years, serving this city and surrounding areas with smartly designed creative outdoor living spaces. Crafting your outdoor oasis has never been easier with amazing results. You'll enjoy working with our creative design team as we take your vision from dream to a reality. You deserve a place to unwind, a place to think, and a wonderful place to entertain. Call our firm today for your free consultation. The Landscape Artist, award-winning design and construction.
Stu, you got it in. And actually, that tank is a lot smaller. You did have a lot extra room, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now, you pulled it off. It was an ugly flange. This had not been renovated, had it? You used the twist and set, which sinks down farther into the old lead flange. And we got that in there. There was a bit of an issue with the flange because it was an old lead flange, but we got it in. He's very happy. At least we've got this in here working, but there is a time limit to this because you want to cut the lead and the cast iron out of the old renovations. But you got her in, Stu. You're happy with it?
No leaks. She's working good, so.
There you go. Thanks a lot. Well done.
Yeah, we just needed a toilet really bad. So he came in and found us a brand new one, which was amazing.
Again, as you know, one of my favorite toilets, the Mighty Toto. This is the Entrada, nice small tank. We actually have more room here. It's a water saver, so it's using less water, 1.2 gallons, less than 5 liters of water every flush. So it's you're gonna save gallons and gallons of water. And we got the easy close seat on it, nice soft close seat. So in the middle of the night, no one's gonna slam the seat. You're not gonna go wham, wham in the middle of the night. Not that you have in the business. And 1,000 grams of flush. It goes in, it's gone. Hard to beat a Toto, near impossible to beat Pete the Plumber. But a very colorful character. It was pretty unique. Seeing that store was just, I was right out of my element. I got Lex here. Got Lex in the room. What do you think of it at first glance?
I love it. There's way more room.
A lot more room, isn't there? Comfort height, so a big guy like you doesn't have to go down as far, come up as far.
Yeah.
Elongated, more room for the package when you're sitting down. It's just comfy, comfy, comfy.
No one likes the knees to the chin when they're taking a poop, you know?
Nobody does. Nobody does.
Pete's marketing my whole life. Like, I know who Pete the Plumber is. You know, everyone knows who Pete the Plumber is, and he's a plumber. You know, and I find that amazing. Like, a lot of people say that people don't know who owns most places. People know who owns that. People know who owns legs, and I just thought that was a perfect tie-in. I wanted to work with him really bad.
The one thing about this is the old flange is in rough shape.
Yeah.
We've given it as much love as we can with some tricks in the twist and set flange, but sometime, somewhere, whether it's 2 years or 4 years, we're going to be cutting the piece of the stack out and replacing that elbow. Okay. But that's down the road, not to worry about today.
Perfect.
But looks good.
Love it.
You're going to save water.
Appreciate it. Thank you. So Calgary, we're definitely the spot if you're looking for hype, you're looking for something different. Make sure you get to one of our 3 locations. We got TD, Chinook, 17th Ave, and if you have any plumbing needs, who are you going to call? Pete the Plumber.
I want to show people to see if they can do it or not, so they can educate themselves. Say, hey, I'm going to tackle, honey, I'm going to tackle that today. I'm going to do what Pete did. I think I can do that. Or, no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to go out and buy $30, $40, $50 worth of tools. I'm just going to make a phone call. That's what this show's about, because anybody can do anything if they put their mind to it, or they just don't have the time or energy to do it. And that's why I do this show. Well, we're all done, and this is my favorite time to reveal. Rene, what do you think?
It's awesome. It's better than last time, so you guys are getting better by the year.
I can stay in business.
There you go.
There you go. Straightforward job, nice and easy. It's a newer house, obviously. Only looks like 3, 4, 5 years old. Great shape. They're always the easiest to do replacements on. Well, we love it. You got the Rio Bell, Canadian made.
Yeah.
Great spray on them. Spraying down the sink. Retrievable, on, off, nice easy swivel, nice high arch. And you've got the InSinkErator, of course, with the push button.
That's quiet.
Oh, isn't that quiet?
That's great.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
That's great. And then we got to see the power of the InSinkErator carburetor. So we were throwing them down there and it was just fantastic. So we don't want to do the same thing over and over again. So we've got some chicken bones. Some chicken bones. We're going to throw some chicken bones down there. You always want it running.
Yep.
Right? And these are just, we'll just fire these guys right in there.
Watch your hand.
Watch my hand, yeah. I love it. So it just grabs everything. Again, another leg. Bing, bang, boom, everything gone.
Perfect.
And that, again, 1.1 horsepower on this InSinkErator. The mighty 1100 Pro 1100. Silent, virtually silent. Takes everything away. You're going to love this, scraping the plates. No more stinky garbage.
No more stinky garbage.
It just mashes everything up to a fine, milky, not even paste. Sends it down to Bonnybrook, and it's all food, so it's all biodegradable.
Right.
So there's nothing, we're not polluting anything, because you're not putting any chemicals down here, of course. So it all works great for the environment, and InSinkErator, you can't get a better one.
Awesome.
But I always have to test things out. So we've done the pineapple, we've done the banana, we've done the onion. It's been a while since we did the chicken bones. So I went to Popeyes and got 20 or 25 chicken wings, and I said, we've done this before, guys, but we have to eat them to get the bones ready. Because, you know, so we're all eating these like madmen during the working, so we'd have a pile of bones to throw down. It's quite funny, and that is almost a chicken wing eating contest.
Call Pete again. He's a great friend, great supporter of the team, and he came through again with his partners. And Stu did a great job installing it fairly quickly.
But you're happy.
Super happy. You guys did a good job.
That's all that I care about.
Thanks, Pete.
Thank you. Great guys, got a great year going. I wish them all the best again.
If you need any plumbing, call Pete the Plumber.